The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. Well, it was kind of a rough start to his NBA coaching career last year for David Blatt, but he stuck with it. Cavs turned things around, started winning. You heard fewer and fewer complaints about his style. Shaq, what do you think about the job he's doing with the Cavs?
Well, you know, he's successful now, and that's one word comes to mind, winning. He's been winning overseas. He has a lot of championships overseas, but, when you win, Ernie, solves everything.
You know what? Every team goes through ups and downs, but he was very fortunate as well because those trades that they made last year really propelled them into the NBA Finals and gave LeBron James a lot of help. Unfortunately, the injuries kind of shut him down and weren't giving him a true chance to win the title, but very fortunate and very good at the same time.
And this team here, there are times where Kenny, you and I don't see eye to eye, or Shaq, you and Kenny don't see eye to eye, and so it just comes with the territory. Things aren't always rosy all the time.
Well, Shaq and I never see eye to eye because he's taller than me.
Oh, that is so good.
And also, we never see eye to eye because I'm cross-eyed.
That's really funny, too. Yeah, that's hilarious. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Hope you've been practicing, man.
Always. You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it, but I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, not if I have anything to say about it. Best start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talker, freak. See you out there, man.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Dwight Howard is out, Clark, with an injury. Boy, this is really tough. Tough to not see him out there with that team.
Well, since the last game when we saw him leave with that injury, the news appears to have gone from bad to worse, guys, and that's terribly disheartening. The speed of that young player, man, we're going to miss that, and he could be out a long time.
Yeah, and certainly not the news he nor his teammates were hoping for. But he'll just have to rededicate himself to the rehab process, and hopefully he can come back better than ever.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Doc is out there with Irving, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward. The shot's good from Doc. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Heat.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. In front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Doc. 18 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doc's got his second bucket of the night. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lawson with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's a screen by Moni Yunus. Reeves the dishes to Moni Yunus. Mozgov with the block. Here is Doc, guarded by Harden. And again, it's Cleveland.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lawson drives in. Ariza has the open look. The Rockets with another miss. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. James in the post. Ariza covering. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. The shot no good. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Harden the pass to Ariza. Kicks to Lawson. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Ariza outside. Lawson against Irving. Back to Ariza from outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Here's Doc. Cannot hit. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Here's Doc. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on James Harden. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year.
All right, now.
But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he makes the first.
No win. No win.
Both free throws good from Doc.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Now here's Harden. D right on him. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Doc, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Lawson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here is Doc. Kicks it out to LeBron. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here is Doc, guarded by Harden. James outside. 5 on the clock.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Ariza no luck.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
LeBron passes to Doc. Harden against James. Harden kicks to Capella. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. 4th, LeBron James.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Now, here is Watson, following the miss by Kevin Love. It's Ariza on the wing. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. 4th and second chance points. 5th and fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you go back to their second chance points. Very productive in that regard. I love to watch them work. They have that sixth sense, if you will, for sneaking inside and anticipating the path of the ball.
Now here's Ariza, following the miss by Freak. Back to Ariza. They set the pick. The 11-footer. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got 6.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
They get it again. Humphries. And Thompson sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Nick Calathis, he's checked in for the Rockets. Watson comes in for Ty Lawson. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Watson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. It's tipped. Brewer with the steal. Now Watson, the tray. Varejau grabs the board.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Now here's Watson following the miss by Freak. Shumpert with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shumpert's running. The pass to Doc. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Rockets trail. Dishes it to Ariza. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Ariza's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Doc. And another miss by Cleveland.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Watson gets to Ariza. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now, here's Watson. He's covered closely. In the corner, it's Calathis. Ariza kicks to Calathis. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Pass to Doc. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Clock is at 3. There's the triple. Ariza with another miss.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Passes to Doc. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. Let's look at the numbers for Smith. He's getting around 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers.
Hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
They set the pick. The dish to Watson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. The Rockets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Ariza a screen on Shumpert. Here's Calathis, guarded by Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Calathis dishes to Ariza. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Boy, a bumpy start for him. I mean, 2 of 10 overall. He needs any bucket he can get to help him get on track.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Clippers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Rockets. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, Houston, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
That's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now, here's Watson looking for his first basket still in this one. Ariza no luck.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pass to Varejao. J.R. Smith on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now, here's Watson. Down low. Varejao grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Todd. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Now here's Watson. Not a lot of room. On the wing, Brewer. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers ahead, up 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale talked about the offensive force that is James Harden.
His ability to make the right play, the right pass is more impressive. And then when he's coming downhill on you in the break, you got to guess right because he's going left and right and zigging and zagging.
Zigging and zagging and juking and jaking to boot, man, with Harden's speed, Clark, and welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doc, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Mozgov. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 12. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 42 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Lawson's against Irving. Lawson kicks to Capella. There's a screen by Mona Eunice. Capella, the pass to Brewer. On the wing, Harden lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. Well, the Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And there's the pass to Doc. That falls. Great assist by Love. 21 points for Freak.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Lawson. It's Harden with the drive. That is good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Right side, Irving. And he gets it to go.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Irving against Lawson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
It's stolen by Lawson. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Cavaliers foul on John James. That's his first personal foul.
Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Pass to Doc. On the wing, James, covered by Brewer. Kicks it out to Love. And the three off target.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Harden. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Doc. Back to James. Love wide open. He fires. Again, Love missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lawson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Harden sets the pick for Lawson. Off the screen, and the rejection by LeBron. Irving drives in. And again, it's Cleveland.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lawson against Irving. There's a good screen. Off the pick. Here's Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got 10.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
We're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. LeBron James, number 1.
Obviously.
1:53 left here in the second. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Now here's Watson. T right on him. Here's Calathis. And the lead is down inside single digits. Calathis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here is Doc. Ariza covering. And there's the feed to Varejao. Smith outside. Shoots it up. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. 59 seconds left here in the second. Calathis dishes to Capella. Here's the screen. Watson for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
No good from Doc. Rockets trail by 7.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Here's Calathis. with 2 seconds left. No good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, throughout the first half, you struggled with turnovers. Is keeping better control of the ball a major focus for the second half?
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially unforced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, we appreciate the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Cleveland leading by 7. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Moniunas. Then it's Lawson. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
There's a screen by Moniunas. Here's Harden on the wing. He kicks it to Moniunas. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Again, the miss by Harden. The Cavaliers leading. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to James. And the pass to Doc. They get it back. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these 2 teams.
The 3 from Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
16 feet away. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's Harden with the drive, and he gets it to go. Harden's got 16 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
LeBron outside. Pass to Doc. Moniunas with the steal. Lawson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Lawson's against James. Lawson the pass to Montejunas. Knocked away. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead that to just 7 on the basket from Capella.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Irving against Lawson. Here's Harden. Here's Capella. Count that one as a 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Love. Here's Mozgov. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from James Harden. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Back to LeBron. Over to the wing. Left side, Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Lawson dishes to Montejunas. A 3-ball. And the basket good. Montejunas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here is Doc. Ariza covering. Love right side. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rockets trail by 8. Lawson outside. He feeds it to Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Here is Doc. Ariza covering. Fast break. Here we go. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Lawson kicks to Capella. And yes, sir, that one drops. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Doc, no good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Lawson with the drive. And here's Harden for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
For the Rockets, Chris Humphries has checked in for Capella, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Good. 7 points for Kevin Love.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Lawson drives in. Rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's James. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Lawson the pass to Harden. Another shot, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Houston making 2 changes. Nick Coathis comes in for James Harden. And it's Watson in for Ty Lawson. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. And Shumpert in there for James. Here is Doc. He's covered by Watson. Down low. Here's Varejao. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Watson dishes to Humphries. Here's Coathis. Funded by Shumpert. Coathis kicks to Humphries. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
The first free throw is good.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
That one is no good. Cleveland leading by 6. And there's Varejao. That's good on the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here's Brewer, covered by Smith. And Brewer kicks to Coathis. From 17 feet out, cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Brewer, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Houston, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And he knocks down the first one. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Doc. Here is Doc. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Doc is out there with Irving, and it's James in at the 3 slot. Picked by Mozgov. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And Love gets it to go.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And here's Lawson. He dishes it to Brewer. Feeds it to Harden. And he nails the jumper. Harden's got 20.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Doc. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the second free throw, good.
Check out the game for Moskov. He has 9 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here is Doc, guarded by Harden. Irving kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Doc. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Moskov uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Now here's Lawson, and you have to like the way he's orchestrated their offense.
Yeah, I sure do, Kevin. He's almost got 10 assists.
He's been a conductor out there today, keeping their offense in a flow and his teammates happy.
Moskov with the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moskov. Harden gets to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done. Got it.
Here's Doc. Off target at the rim.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Harden kicks to Capella. Moskov with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that one's good, Irving.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Harden. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. The shot's good from Doc.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The 3 from Harden, and that one's good. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here is Doc. Kicks it to Love. Nobody near Irving. And again, it's Cleveland. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 13. Lawson's against Irving. Shoots from 14, and too long on the shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
There's the triple. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harden kicks to Brewer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving passes to Doc. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Doc's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. And the shot is good from Doc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Rockets trail by 18. Lawson outside. Can they get it? But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Here's Brewer, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Corey Brewer.
He misses the free throw. Montejunas is checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second. Cleveland leading by 17. The pass to Doc. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
It's a pick by Love. Shot clock at 6. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Nice open look, but it's no good. Lawson outside. Montejunas a screen on LeBron. The three from Harden. Mozgov grabs the board.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the shot is good. Rockets trail by 19. Lawson outside. Dishes it to Montejunas. And the rejection by Love. And he gets it back. Montejunas' shot is good.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Pass to Doc. There's the dish to Mozgov. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Lawson dishes to Harden. Houston moving the ball.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Outside Irving. To the paint. No good from Doc.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here is Doc, guarded by Harden. Montejunas with the steal. Lawson's against Irving. Brewer's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lawson kicks to Capella. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Capella's got 20.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Doc the pass to Mozgov. They can't stop the run with that one. Rockets trail by 12. Lawson with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Now here is Harden, guarded closely. The shot by Lawson, wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Irving dishes to LeBron. Love kicks to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Back to Love. No good with the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
But better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Capella. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here is Doc. James outside. 14 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the wing on the left. Love the pass to Irving. Here is Doc, guarded by Harden. And so it's Houston with it. Rockets trail by 12. Lawson with it. He's picked up by Irving. On the wing, Harden. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
Mark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Doc. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Irving dishes to James. Here's Doc. And another miss by Cleveland. Pass to Ariza. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my #1 skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Yo, I can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team in scoring.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
DJ Khaled. Convict music. Oh, DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. Yeah. We taking over. Listen. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
LA will always be a Lakers.